7 years of great abundance are coming to Egypt. Then 7 years of famine will follow. Let Pharaoh appoint a wise man to store food during the good years, so that Egypt may survive the famine." Pharaoh was amazed.
Wow!
"Can we find anyone like this man, in whom is the Spirit of God?" Joseph was appointed second in command of all Egypt, at just 30 years old. When famine spread, Jacob sent his sons to Egypt to buy grain, except Benjamin, Joseph's only full brother. They bowed before Egypt's governor, not knowing it was Joseph. He recognized them immediately, but he spoke through an interpreter and tested their hearts. So first he accused them. "You're spies! You've come to uncover the weakness of Egypt!" They stumbled over their words, swearing they were honest men. 10 sons of one man, once 12. One was gone, they said, and the youngest was left behind. Joseph's eyes narrowed. That youngest one was Benjamin, his only full brother. So he pushed the test further. "Bring your youngest brother. Prove your story." He bound Simeon in front of them and sent the rest home with grain in their sacks, and silver secretly returned. Later, when they came back, Benjamin included, Joseph hosted them for a feast. But the test wasn't over. He framed them. He slipped his silver cup into Benjamin's sack, and as they were leaving, his steward chased them down and accused them of theft. Back in the palace, this was the moment Joseph had waited for. Would they abandon Benjamin like they had abandoned him, or had time and guilt changed their hearts? And then Judah stepped forward. "Take me instead," he pleaded. "Let the boy go home. If he doesn't return, our father will die of heartbreak." It was no longer the voice of jealousy. It was the voice of repentance. At Judah's words, Joseph's heart broke open. He commanded everyone to leave the room. The Egyptian officials were stunned, but they obeyed. Only his brothers remained, confused, nervous, silent. And then Joseph said the words they never expected to hear. "I am Joseph, your brother, whom you sold into Egypt. Is my father still alive?" Silence. Their faces went pale. They couldn't breathe, couldn't move. This powerful ruler was the brother they betrayed, and he was weeping. "Come close," he said. "Don't be afraid. You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. But do not be distressed. God sent me ahead of you to preserve life." He forgave them and wept with them. The dreams had come true. The dream was never about ruling over his brothers. It was about saving them. Word reached Pharaoh's palace that Joseph's brothers had come. Pharaoh was pleased. He told Joseph, "Send for your father. Bring your whole family. The best of Egypt will be theirs." Joseph sent his brothers back to Canaan with wagons, silver, and gifts. But most importantly, he sent a message. "Tell my father, Joseph is alive, and he rules all of Egypt." Jacob and his family, 70 people in all, left Canaan and moved to Egypt. He was reunited with his son. Before his death, he blessed Joseph and his brothers. After Jacob died, the brothers again feared Joseph's revenge. But Joseph said, "Don't be afraid. Am I in the place of God? You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to save many lives as he has done this day." Joseph lived to see his children's children. Before he died, he told his brothers, "God will surely come to your aid and bring you back to the land he promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." He made them swear, "When God comes, take my bones with you." And then Joseph died in peace, with faith in the promise. Though Joseph died in Egypt, his bones were placed in a coffin, not a tomb, a reminder that the story wasn't over. Centuries later, when Moses led Israel out of Egypt, they carried Joseph's bones with them, through the Red Sea, through the wilderness, through every trial and battle, until the day they laid him to rest at Shechem, in the very land Joseph spoke of.
If you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to do so. It really helps us continue providing you with amazing videos like this.